Welcome, welcome. Everything we touch is a portal. Our hands are technology. There's this beautiful chakra in the palm. There's sensors at the tip of the fingers. That's why we do mundalas. Each fingers are linked to an element. Like for example, the ring finger is linked to earth, and the reason why we put a ring here for marriage is the ring is the symbolism of the physical. So you're locking yourself in this contract on with the earth, and the feminine is the left side, which is receiving. So you're receiving that contract. And yeah, so you can put your hand on things, and then naturally your consciousness is gonna go through it. It's like energetical doors that are opening. If you're a bit clairvoyant, you're gonna see it. So you can do this with the food that you eat just before you touch it, and then you just see the portal of the food where all the consciousness that you're gonna be downloading and consuming. I can do this with the table here. As I put my hand on the table, I can start feeling what the table consciousness wants to show me. And now it's showing me this beautiful family that was using the table, enjoying their meal. There's like 2 kids, 3 adults having a picnic. I feel all this energy of joy. I feel an activation in my lower heart. And it's a gift I'm receiving from everything. I can put my hand in the hair and touch the hair energetically and receive the codes of the hair. The hair is different everywhere you go. You breathe different codes everywhere you go. Every country has different codes in the air. Every altitude has different codes. Here is a massive portal on the grid. It's a huge node that is linked to the feminine. It's highly linked to silver crystal energy and pink unconditional love. It's linked to Lemurian. It's linked to so many layers. So I can download the codes, receive the codes with my left hand of the hair, and breathe it at the same time. And where do I store these codes? I store them in my womb. This is my energetical container to file, to store things. I just made a video about what to eat, and I'm talking about the whole principle of the womb. But here in this video, I just want to switch your perspective on this technology here. Meaning that when you're touching your phone, the synthetic digital grid is entering your palm chakra and going through there's 6 meridians in the arms, going through the meridian in the arms, going through your heart chakra. It is like, in a way, locking. They're showing it to me. It's like locking you with almost like robotic, energetic tentacles, cords in your heart. Oh, I feel it. What is this? So we're not aware, and there's always different layers of awareness, more and more and more. So I was not aware of that. It's just a pure download right now. Thank you so much. Because when you're filming, you're giving, you're serving others, the feel is more amplified. It becomes even more important. So film yourself, share yourself, express yourself. What else I can touch? I can touch a tree and tap into the consciousness of the tree, the essence of, is it feminine, masculine, non-dual, the background of the tree, the code of the tree, the codes of the roots that is going through, like downloading the land that's been here for millions of years. Infinite possibilities I can download. If I start, they're showing me now like going to the gym and working out, and I'm lifting font, right, and going to the machine, right. It's like, again, I'm like, this is man-made. It's like it's like, yes, you can download the codes of metal. Actually, they're showing me this, like the structure that is more dense, more rigid, unbreakable of metal. But at the same time, you're always going to find light and dark. So at the same time, they're showing me that synthetic energy that I'm merging with. So they're showing me, like, instead of like lifting machines and weight, well, lift your whole body, like doing animal flow movement, push up on the grass, directly on the grass as you're downloading. So it's not about working out, it's about, can you be fully present, downloading, going through the portal as you're working out. So it's not about doing the thing, it's about how you do it. And it's not about doing it from the right physical movement. Yes, this helps, like doing the right movement to like not break an arm or whatever as you're working out. But more importantly, it's like, can you allow your soul to show you the movement? That the movement doesn't come from the mental plane, the head. It comes from the embodiment of the womb, the feminine aspect of your body. Intuitive knowing of like, actually my body wants to contract like that, press like that. And allowing yourself to explore different movement all the time. Don't go into like a rigid structure of like, okay, I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 of doing this and this and that and this and that. You might get resolve for that. But the long run mindset of that is injuries because you're not listening to your body. So if there's an energetical blockage somewhere and then you're continuing doing your sets as you've been doing for years, eventually, boom, you're gonna hurt yourself, and then you're gonna build like even more tension and pain because they're gonna try to heal but without listening, and then it's a whole rabbit hole. And then if you take this on like 20-year, 30-year period, then people like they're never listening to their body. Like all these influencers, like they have like screws in their bodies and all type of like plates, and like they're becoming like robots. They're blocking the flow of energy. What else I can touch? I can touch the sky. I'm just channeling all the energy of the sky, receiving it in my palms. It's like floaty blue water, very like sparkle water. I'm bringing it down into my womb, but I don't need to pull. I want to bring attention to my womb and create the right density, the black current, black obsidian stone that naturally magnetize the energy. So when I open a door, they're showing me a door now, opening a door, so you're opening the portal. Each door that you're thinking is a different realm. Each room is a different consciousness, a different experience, because you're going through a door, a gateway, a portal that you're opening with your palms, technology. So you could have a total different energy sleeping in one room to another because it's 2 different consciousness. So you want to experience, okay, how do I feel in this room? How do I feel this room? How do I feel in this house? How do I feel in this house? And then you learn more about possibilities, subtleties. You want to touch the ray of the sun, receiving all the codes of like that direct light. There's more masculine, more directed, like piercing. And you're feeling yourself up. I felt it now, like in my inner sun between solar plexus and heart, like expansion of light. And then you want to touch your body. This is the most important thing, because every section of your body is a gateway. The body is a map. So when I'm touching my palms, I'm merging the feminine and masculine. When I'm touching a specific part of the body, well, there's a specific architecture, the symbolism, right? Left is feminine, right is masculine. I saw people when I was giving solo did that when they're left-handed is the opposite. But each section of the body has feminine and masculine. So front is feminine, back is masculine. Here is more feminine, masculine. It's like this whole dance. And then there's the elements everywhere. There's reflexology point everywhere. Even in the eyes, the ears, the face, there's reflexology point everywhere. And so that's why I do tapping. It's like tapping is like I'm opening a portal of that specific reflexology point that is linked to a specific organ. That specific organ is linked to a specific energy. So it's like I can go and put my hand here on my liver, and then now I can see like, okay, gates are on fire. Liver is more linked to solar plexus, anger, and fire energy. And then I'm opening the gates of fire. And then naturally, light language is coming in. And then you play with it. You allow yourself to co-create with that portal. And I'm walking through now. I can see energy. I'm walking through into like fire. My feet are becoming like hot. I'm like, oh, my feet under chakra are being cleared by that orange fire. I'm walking pure fire. I'm like, oh, I'm being surrounded by fire now energetically. Pure raw orange yellow fire. So whew. And you're making love to yourself. Imagine you do this and you channel sexual energy. And then you're like, whoa, what's happening? And then you're getting energetical orgasm without even touching yourself. And that's the beauty of being more and more aware, being more and more connected, being more and more aligned, being more of a channel, and being more in tune with yourself, opening your spiritual senses. And then you experience this every moment. You become the living meditation, the living channel. You don't need to sit to channel. You channel all the time, everywhere. Yes, when you sit, close your eyes, put eye covers, you do private sessions, you give session, you receive session, you give yourself a session, locked in a black room. Yes, it's another experience. It can be more amplified, but all the time you can do it. What else I can touch? When I touch an animal, oh my God. There is some animals that, well, you can download so much by just touching them and being fully aware. First of all, you enter energetic communication, telepathic communication. You download the whole collective consciousness of this animal species. You're downloading all the LEN codes of that animal. Where is this animal? Where is it coming from, their lineage? And then each animal has a different essence. So the horses has a lot of strength, right? Running, and it's like that muscle. So you can download these codes and then seed your womb with this code of strength. And then it seed your whole field architecture, your causal body, which is the seed that is smashing into the mental, into the astral, into the etheric, into the physical. And then your physical body is like... And yeah, I know these things. And it's a process, still a process. Because first I need to understand, then I need to embody, right? So I need to like read, listen, understand logical mind, reasoning. Then I need to feel it. Feminine, receiving, womb, lower body. And then I need to live like it, integrate it, become it, have wisdom of it, which is the longer part. So yeah, enjoy, have conversation, read, then go in meditation, feel, explore, touching different things, whatever it is. Touch also negative things. I think earlier I was seeing like, I saw this earlier. Somebody from the church putting these little pamphlet promoting the church. But even though it's nice words, right? It's like, whatever. I give you peace, the kind of peace that only I give you. It isn't like the peace that this world can give. So don't be worried or afraid. So John 14:27, what Jesus said. Yes, there's some truth and all that, but what's the energy behind it? Like, I put my left hand, it's like, right away, I just want to puke. Just want to puke. It's all synthetic energy. It's all distorted light. My body's like, disgusting. Disgusting. And then, okay, it's disgusting, right? I'm like eating, like, let's say now I'm consuming garbage, right? But doesn't mean I'm like, garbage. No, I can actually invert what I'm connecting with, so I can use this experience now into seeding life. So I can use this as a portal, putting my hand on it, and then I can use this person put it everywhere in the park and different places. I can visualize it, and then now I'm seeing golden and silver codes life. I'm using the consciousness, co-creating here with the consciousness of the land. We're descending these codes into all the pamphlet, and each person is going to touch a pamphlet and receive a background subconscious activation. I feel in the back of my neck, and then I'm seating into the church and the grid of all church, putting my feet firmly on the ground, and then I'm seating higher golden unity Christ light architecture down into my body, into the portal of this pamphlet, into all the grid of all the church. I'm cleaning all the church now. I see it in a tornado of beautiful golden codes and then the birds are confirming. The birds are always confirming. Yasenado, ikianareano, siare. Voila, I'm done. There's always an ending in any type of ceremony or journey or now filming a video. It's like your body feels like there's nothing more to push into or to feed, like when you're full, when you eat you're full. Like if you eat more and more and more, like you're gonna be sick, right? So same thing with a moment. If you try to extend the moment, it's like you can do a little bit, like eat a little bit more, and then, well, you're gonna feel it, you're gonna be drained, right? So it's the same with like a ceremony, a channel. Now I just entered the portal of this, I just felt it. If I would have continued and then tried to linger more, I would be drained. Now if I would continue this video more, I would be drained. I really start feeling like, okay, we're done with this video. So allow yourself to receive the knowing and your body telling you it's enough, we're done here, and then I'm closing. That's it. Even though there's more things I want to say, even though like when you eat, it's like, I want to eat this, I want to eat that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, listen to the body. It's enough for now. Respect your energy. Respect your boundaries. Give, but don't give too much. Don't overgive. Don't overextend. Voilà. Thank you so much. Bisous, bisous.